receivables? I mean,
No,
I don't understand
which paper? Which paper?
when you start talking about being able to get a line of credit based on your paper.
Okay. Now, well, you'll be able to get a line of credit based on several things. You got buildings, and you got real estate.
Yeah, and she put in a cross collateral, which I told you, which the building has over $300,000 in equity, plus the 10% of the receivables. I should be able to get well over $500,000.
Yeah. If they're taking 10% of your receivables, and the receivables in her case are from doctors and companies that aren't flakes, that are probably going to pay.
Been with me for 100 years.
Yeah, that's right. So, I mean, there shouldn't be all the cross collateralization, plus you have a 20-year track record or whatever it is. But the bank will take whatever they can get.
Right.
And if you don't know, or you don't care, or you're too blasé, and you're going to the you're doing other things. Then they'll do that, especially now, because now they want as much collateral as they can get. They want, and I know you've been with this bank 1,000 years, right?
Yes.
Okay. Well, I don't know how much they believe, but she said, "Well, if you can't do this for me, I'm leaving." And for her, it'd be a pain in the ass to have to go to another bank.
No, it's not. I run two banks. I run Bank of America and SunTrust.
Okay. Well, then you just flip them on the other bank, and I wouldn't just flip it all over to the other bank. I'd go to a new bank, because you can negotiate better things from a new bank than from an old bank. The old bank will think you're going to have a problem with the second bank, so I'd go to a new bank. But say, I'm going to leave then. You're disrespecting me. You're not treating me right after all these years. And when I went to a divorce a number of years ago, I mean, the bank didn't care that I'd been with them for 35 years, in one case, and 25 years in the other case. They didn't give a shit. Because they just didn't, and so I made the appropriate changes. But you need to. There's no business, even a startup business, that doesn't warrant or deserve some sort of line of credit, even though it may be small. And you've got to go in and you've got to jerk them around. After 6 months of performance, I need an increase. After 6 months of performance, I want an increase. Like I told you the story, we had a 5,000-pound overdraft in the construction company, and I got him up to 240 or 250 almost immediately. And of course, when you ask the banker how much overdraft, how much line of credit should I get, well, he'll tell you that well, none. You don't need it. And if you're in a cash positive position, they'll tell you you don't need it. And in some ways that's true, but you always need it because you want to have the flexibility to be able to do things when you want to do them. And you may have money in a long-term CD, you may have money in treasuries, you may have some money someplace else. And so why should you have to sell a bond or get rid of treasuries just because you don't have a line of credit to be able to do something for your business?
So you don't want them to see that you have $50K in there. Let's say Citibank, let's say you're looking for a $50,000 credit line just because you want it. You shouldn't show them that you got $50,000 in a checking account with Bank of America.
Yeah, well, first of all, you should never have $50,000 in a checking account, okay? Because that's, you should make somebody pay you for your money no matter where you leave it, even though interest rates are very low now.
I'm sorry, say it again?
You said you had $50,000. If you had $50,000 in a checking account, you shouldn't keep $50,000 in a checking account unless you